Okay, so now that we have rescued the girl from those evil cultists, we've just got a few more side quests to do, and then, we can go and give our answer to Count Arganan. In terms of the side quest, yes, basically, have a little chat to the father, and you can get 3 dragon fangs, which is always nice. But after having been to the Flaming Lizard, we can now go in there of our own accord. Which basically, yeah, it's a nice little area, and also part of a single side quest that kind of doesn't really do anything, but is slightly amusing all the same. So, the fortune teller can now read fortunes about love. And basically, what this does is, she'll tell you that there's a girl behind one of the doors. You go through, you talk to the girl, and then she becomes one of Zael's groupies. And then all of these groupies end up hoarding in the, Flaming Lizard. Just cheering you on. It's really adorable. But I'm only going to be collecting one groupie because what's the point in doing any more than that? I mean, like, it's such a time waster. I don't think you can get anything for it other than a sense of superiority and awesomeness that you have a bunch of groupies. That's about it, really. So basically we just have to go through the door, which is just over here. There we go, this one. And speak to the girl that's just going to turn up and talk to us. Yes, she's just going to saunter on over. I agree. Yes, we are so alike. True happiness is within your heart. How about dinner? So now she's gonna saunter off to the Flaming Lizard, and she is now officially one of our groupies. So now we are going to hop on over to the Flaming Lizard to see her, just because then we have, you know, you get to see the wonderfulness that is the groupies. It's really ridiculous. Because you get the really wonderfully slightly poor animations for them, which is hilarious to watch. There's also the fact that they kind of run... I think they follow you pretty much when you're up there. Now, if I recall correctly, after a certain point in the game, you can't get any more groupies, but the groupies that you have got before then will always be here. So yes, they basically stand here cheering for you. My heart just races when I see you, Zael. You're not like other men. It seems even more creepy when there's just the one of her. Sorry, Duck. I'm saving myself for Callista. Okay. You just stay there, crazy girl.
Dear me. Try to be a little more careful.
I'm sorry, I can't help it that you were dancing and getting in my way. But yes, I believe that is it. So we are going to go and see Count Arganan and give him our answer. Whether we shall become knights or not. And yeah, this is going to be a big moment. Well, I've gotten a lot better at seeking the ground than I used to be, because I never used to do it. But now I've gotten used to seek the intended up, seek the ground, or the air, you know. The air sometimes has stuff on it, mostly in Windy Valley, but actually I think only in Windy Valley, but still. Let's jump up to this Castlegate Plaza and head on in. The story's about to kick up a little notch, kind of, not particularly so. By kick up a notch, I mean kind of things are going to start getting more complicated now. It's not just a case of, oh look, Gurak trying to kill us, this is bad, we need to murder them. It's going to get a little bit deeper, a little bit more kind of complicated. Now, it is possible to get a funny scene with Zael, but I think it might have been it before you spoke to Count Arganan the last time, rather than this time. Either way, yes, let's go speak to him. See what the game forces us to make Zael decide.
Have you come to a decision? Soon you will become a knight, and if you perform well, then I would consider letting you marry Callista. That doesn't sound so bad, does it?
I guess we are forced to swear allegiance to the Count.
Choice, good boy. Now my mind is at ease. Callista is sure to be happy as well.
I
Excellent.
doubt it.
I hereby grant you this sword, treasured within the Arganan family. Things will get a lot busier around here. I'm expecting great things from you.
Oh dear. I can't expect Callista's going to be too pleased with this news.
I have gathered you all here for a very important announcement. This horrific assault has taught us one thing, that the threat of the Gurak has by no means been consigned to history. Fortunately, the crisis was averted, but the Gurak may be planning to strike again. You must realize I will not sit back and simply wait for this to happen. And so I declare today, we shall take the fight to the Gurak continent. For at last, we have the power to make this a reality. A man with the mark of the outsider has appeared, and he will awaken an ancient power hidden deep in the island. Gentlemen, I give you Zael, our savior. He will allow us to achieve our greatest ambition, to destroy the Gurak and bring peace to the Empire. These two fine men, Zael and Dagran, have already dealt the Gurak a significant blow by heroically assaulting their frontline base. Therefore, today I officially name these two knights in training and retainers of my court. Grant them your full support.
Callista. Callista, please, you have to understand.
I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Oh. Zael. Poor Callista. What are we gonna do, eh?
And so
Pretty much
Zael
forced
and
into
Dagran
that.
became knights in training and official retainers of the court. Their dream was finally within their grasp. It seemed that their days of fighting for survival might soon come to an end. The wheels were in motion. Yet Zael still harbored some doubt.
Well then, here's to Zael and Dagran, the new knights in training. Cheers!
Cheers! Can't believe it's finally happened. You're on the road to becoming knights. I'm proud like you wouldn't believe.
Oh,
What are you
bless.
proud of? You didn't do anything.
You're joking. Without me fighting by their side, they'd never have made it this far.
It's very true.
Let's enjoy a friendly drink today, without all the usual bickering.
So, I guess it's all out war with the Gurak then.
Pretty much.
Looks like we'll all get a chance to show our stuff.
Exactly. Zael and I may have been picked first, but you've all been made official retainers in Count Arganan's court. The dream is for all of us to be knights. I won't stop working towards that.
I can just see the look on Sir Hoity-Toity's face when he finds out we're knights.
Zael, what's wrong? This is supposed to be good news. Oh, it's nothing.
Are you feeling disheartened because you weren't able to see Lady Callista?
Don't be down in the dumps. Women change their mind from one second to the next.
Indeed. Never has a truer word been spoken.
What are you saying about me?
Ah, that really hurt.
Oh, bless.
Now I'm all hot and bothered.
Poor Lowell, getting beaten up. Oh. Syrenne?
What have they been waiting for?
What are you doing, Syrenne? Oh dear. I think she's already getting a wee bit plastered.
Dagran so wasted. I guess I'll be his shoulder to cry on later.
Didn't I say I'd make you a knight one day?
It's funny seeing you drunk.
Very funny
We're
seeing him
gonna be
drunk.
happy from now on. You hear me? We're gonna make it.
Dagran, I wish it was that simple.
I wish it was that simple as well, but I doubt it.
You still seem to be in low spirits, Zael. But Dagran has worked very hard to get you this far.
Yes,
This is the time to
but
eat
still.
and drink. And eat, and eat, and eat, and be merry.
Have to stick in the eat there, don't you, Mirania? You can't just do eat and drink and be merry. It has to be eat and drink and eat and eat and
carrying a
eat.
sword he never
Uh.
uses. What's up with that? Oh, it's something me and Dagran bought when we first set up our band of mercenaries. That sword's like the first step on the road to our dream.
Fair enough, but how come he never uses it?
We were pretty young when we bought it. At the time, we didn't realize it's actually just a ceremonial sword.
Oh,
But
okay.
Dagran
Makes
calls
sense.
it our treasure, and always keeps it in good nick.
You two really are close.
I've eaten tons and tons, and it's all thanks to you, Zael. I bet if I eat enough, I'll grow up and be big and strong like you.
If my ears not deceiving me, I think Warren is actually
it's
also
good to meet
voiced
up in the
by
world.
Maria Darling,
But I'm already sick to death of all
sounding
this
very much
formal
like Luke,
manners
I
stuff.
think.
At least I can still come here and relax. Maybe it's not so bad. Zael! Come here and chat for a bit. It'll be great.
Suppose it can't do any harm.
Careful, Zael. You won't escape till morning.
I've just given up.
The mercenaries' celebration carried on until dawn. And the next morning,
I have to say that they've been literally very few occasions where I've actually stayed up ridiculously early into the morning. Very, very few. I'm just not the type of person who goes out and gets drunk. Which I guess you could say makes me slightly boring, but, I'd rather be boring than, completely incapable of doing anything the next day.
Why is that guy want to find a master?
So, there's